How do I gain my spark back after finding out my ex was having sex with my best friend? Okay, so I am so sorry that you went through that. Fuck both of them and fuck your old self-concept. Like, you have to work on a new identity for yourself so that you attract better friends and better relationship partners. What they did was not okay. And I am affirming that you are healing from this trauma as efficiently and as beautifully as you possibly can, so that you understand your worth and value, and so that you recognize that you are allowed to actually have healthy friendships and healthy relationships in your life. This was some shit that I used to manifest when I was in a weird self-concept and I didn't love myself, and I didn't like I thought that the people that I was manifesting into my reality were good people and were like having my best interest at heart. Sorry guys. I like to have my thumbs in the holes. Pause. I don't know. When I was asleep and like didn't know that my thoughts were creating, when I didn't understand that I am the operant power. And then when I didn't understand that like the way I feel about myself impacts the people that I attract, you know what I mean? When I wasn't aware and conscious of that, I would manifest fucking fake ass bitch ass friends. Like, and when I say fake, I mean like, oh my gosh, you're an actress, bitch. Like, you literally are smiling in my face, playing in my face at practice. I literally would play sports with. I would like go to sleepovers with these girls. Like we would do like all the activities together, right? But then behind my back, they would be talking mad shit about me, like dragging my name through the dirt. You have to check out my video. I think it's called Your Past Doesn't Define You, where I was talking about like the time in my life where Instagram was like new as fuck. And Instagram was like, it was a picture photo editing app, like at first or whatever. And then like within a few months, it turned into like you could post photos, and like that was the original, like going viral, like getting dragged. Like I already been through that before it was called anything. Around that time in my life, the relationship with my mom was not good. I remember her being hyper critical of my grades, my appearance, my behavior. She was going through a lot with my father. My self-concept was very low to the ground, to the dirt. Like I didn't even have my dad in my life at that time. I had like 2 jobs. I was not like feminine. I wasn't confident. I didn't even know what confidence was. I just carried this dominant depression. And I remember because of it, like every man that I would attract was negative. Every man that I would attract was toxic, wanted to use me, wanted to just fuck me, not say anything, or like, you know, wanted to fuck me and like get props behind it. Like it was like the worst. But basically what I'm saying is like, I already know that the solution that for whatever you're going through is to get away from these people that hurt you and heal yourself by forgiving yourself, right? You need to forgive yourself for not understanding what caused the affair. Like, forgive yourself for not understanding that really when we attract people who have very bad intentions, it's because we don't love ourselves enough to have a strong enough aura to block bad energy. You just didn't know. Maybe you did and chose to do something else. I don't know. But either way, you just have to forgive yourself and forgive them. Because if you don't forgive them, you're going to constantly be fighting the battle of like being angry with them in your mind every day. Or at least when it comes to you finding another relationship or another friendship. Like, you have to understand that there are women out there in this life that are not going to do that to you. And there are men out there in this life that are not going to do that to you. And you get to experience those relationships. So until you forgive them and forgive yourself, you're not going to experience the better relationships. So a chapter of you being with yourself is needed, and you building yourself up. Recognizing that you are worthy, you are loved, you are valued, and you are prioritized, and you deserve happiness and pure positive energy and peace. And if you don't believe that, then you have to give it to yourself so that you can start believing it. It took me a long time to like I remember I was in like a very bad depression, and I would just like click on Instagram or something, and there would be a quote that says "you are loved," and I'm like, by who? Like, what the fuck are you talking about? Like, shut the fuck up. Like, no, the fuck I'm not, actually. Like, you guys are just putting this to try to get positive clicks and views and all this shit. Like, I was in such a I was so disconnected from spirit and source energy that I didn't like seeing positive shit like that, because it didn't seem like, I couldn't believe it. It's like, no, the fuck, there's nobody around me loving me. What are you saying? Who loves me? What the fuck? And then I actually started making small decisions that were in favor of like me. For example, like I was like, oh wait, like I don't have to answer this phone call from this person who complains a lot. You know, I don't have to like buy like a day's worth of groceries. I can buy a week's worth. I get to actually like shave my whole body. Like I actually am allowed to groom myself from head to toe and exfoliate. I don't have to just go in the shower and just think and like just run the hot water on me because it's soothing. Like, no, I actually get to like clean myself off, and like I'm actually allowed to like honor myself. Like I don't have to live my life for this relationship. I don't have to live my life for the cameras. I don't have to live my life to try and flex and keep up. Like I actually can just live a regular life and be grateful for what I have, and like be grateful that I'm alive today. That's self-love by, you know, acknowledging my blessings, you know? So yeah, girl, take a chapter to yourself and work on that self-worth and self-esteem. And I can help you. Send me an email if you would like to do one-on-one coaching. But I just know 100% that this is a self-concept issue, and it's just a lack of your awareness of your worth that has created the issue. There's going to be a lot of temptations to want to go back and forth with this girl. I know anytime I was cheated on or done really bad, like, I don't even want to think about it. But like I wasted time like arguing with the villains, and it's like, it's not even worth it. Like you might as well just leave the situation and go better yourself. Like, child, don't be like me, bitch. Don't be like the old me. Don't be like the old me. Don't be like the old me, bitch. But I've never slashed tires. I pride myself on never having slashed any tires. Shout out to all the tire slashers. You know, I've never made it that far. But I have blown up a few phones. What else have I done? We're not going to talk about my tea. Okay, well, let's not talk about my tea. Okay, let's get to the next question. Okay. Oh, I can cuss good, bitch. Like, I done cussed out a lot of motherfuckers in the past. Anyways, that's no longer who I am. It's just not worth it. Like, really honestly focus on yourself. Heal yourself so that you can manifest better love. And then when you get the better love, you need to teach yourself that you're worthy of maintaining it and having it on a consistent basis so that you could keep it and not sabotage.